Hello guys to our Applied Energistics add-on mod spotlight. Now this mod is actually called Extra Cells. It is not a standalone mod, it is an addition to the Applied Energistics mod. Now what this adds is first of all bigger storage cells. Now usually you end up and you hit the roof with the 64K storage cells and you end up having to need more for one type or the same configuration. Well, for that exact reason we have this 256K storage. That is 4 times as much as an ME 64K storage one. Now then you have this, which is 16 times as much. Then times that by 4, this is 64 times as much. And then this is just insane, it's too much. Now 64 times 4, whatever that is, I'll probably put it on screen. Yep, anyway, that is how much this is worth of a 64K, which is really useful. Now, crafting recipes, if we look right here, these are pretty advanced. They require 3 diamonds, 3 flukes dust, 2 glass, but that is the cheap part. The expensive part is this kilo storage cluster. Now that takes 3 storage clusters, which are already expensive by themselves, but they are accordingly worth the pay. So, of course, advanced diamond processor and all of that, but that is not really the idea. Then we move on to the 1 million one, which takes some mega storage, which is 3 kilos. And moving on, we have this, the giga, which takes 3 mega and takes 3 kilos. And we move on to the 16K, which is with the tera storage cluster. So that is awesome, and it stores a lot of stuff. Millions and millions of stacks of cobble can fit into a 16 million storage cell. So moving on to the next part of this mod. Now Extra Cells comes with a very special adjustable ME storage cell. Now this one is already one I tinkered around with, but what we don't have is this one. Now this is an empty adjustable ME storage. This is how you craft it. You need 3 1K storage cells, 2 basic processors, and all of that for basically a useless piece of nothing. So let's stick this up in here, try and throw stuff and nothing goes in no matter what we do. And you look here and you see 0 out of 0 bytes used and 0 out of 1 types. Now what is special about this is that it is extremely powerful. And I mean it, because this is a very useful stuff. So in order to get this ME stored stuff to accept stuff, you need a storage actually. So that is why we have storage cells. So let's actually put these right here right now. And we right click, be sure to right click with the storage cell you are tinkering around with. So right click and then try to add, and you can see right here it gives us a piece of text. To upgrade the size of your storage, you need 1 ME storage cell for each 2048 kilobytes. And more about that, but that is actually double the 1K storage cell amount. So let's stick this here, go here, and let's add. Now you can see it took away the storage cell. And what do we have here right now? We have 0 out of 2048 bytes. So of course there's a typo. It's not 2048 kilobytes, it's just bytes, and I will mention that to the developer. Anyway, we stick this in here and we can now have one type and have 2048 of it, which is around 16,000 blocks or items, which is cool. But we did not look at the cool stuff. We can take any amount of this. This is infinite and you go up all the way to the moon. Look at that. We already passed the 64K thousand mark. See, it's insane. It's really insane, and it's extremely powerful, and now we can store so much of one item. It's just too much. This is about half of a 256K storage cell. So now you might say, well, damn, this isn't useful, this is bad. It only has one type. Well, it is adjustable. So let's look right here, and we want to add, this is the types. So let's click at +1. Oh, +1 worked. +2 worked. Now you might be asking yourself, what do I have in my inventory that's going down? And it's this conversion matrices. So let's look right here. Go. Oh, that is a bug I'll have to mention to the developer. Anyway, let's try and add more. And you can see it takes one storage matrix per type. Now, this storage matrix per type is quite expensive. It takes all of this stuff per one storage matrix. That's just to add one type. Now, of course, this can go all the way up to oblivion. Let's get a bunch of these and click away. You can see clickety 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 click. And it's too much. It's really insane. And we're at 63, which is the maximum. Now, that is of course for the idea of balance. And you see, this is an infinite, basically, adjustable ME storage cell, which can go up to really a lot of items. Okay, so moving on. Hello guys, I just forgot to notice one thing is the crafting recipe of the soldering station. It is quite cheap actually, just 1 diamond and a pants formation of iron ingots. Now of course, this is a very powerful mod, so this is endgame even of Applied Energistics. So remember that, and we'll do a quick cut. Hello guys, welcome back to this section of the mod spotlight. Now right here we have the encryptable cell decrypted. Now this is a cell that let's say we put it right here. Let's get a few stuff, a bunch of item droppers, which we will get to right next after this. Throw it all in. Now we got 1,052 of these right up in here. Now this is a storage cell that can be locked by you, and now nobody else can use it. Now you may see the textures right on it. I will pat myself on the back. I did make the lock texture, of course, but the texture itself of the item was made by another dude, which is named on the wiki. Now other than that, we have this in the locked mode. Now right now, if I stick this right here, oh, I cannot, and it also has this tooltip. This storage belongs to T-Game 14. Now this means that nobody can use this. Now in a later version, this is supposed to be blast resistant, and of course lava resistant even. But I am not entirely sure about that. You will have to check later, and oh my god, that was loud, I'm sorry. Anyway, throw this on the ground, nothing will happen to it. If another guy comes and try and use this, it will not work for him. He cannot uncrypt it, or decrypt in English. So, just don't forget this is the recipe. Oh, there is no recipe for the locked one. Now if I shift right click, it will open. If I right click, shift right click again, it will close. Encrypted, decrypted, and let's open it up, throw it back in here, open our stuff, and get all of our ME item droppers. So, moving on. For conclusion in our mod spotlight, I'm gonna show you this. This is an ME item dropper. So let us grab a few stuff. Let's go actually to the vanilla creative. Oh, come on, there we go. Let's go to red logic. I'm just gonna grab a timer. Actually, let's just type a timer. Good enough. Now what you see right here is an ME item dropper. Now what this does is actually quite self-explanatory. It will drop stuff, basically dispense stuff from your storage outside. So let's grab one of these, and we take one of them, hold them in your hotbar, and right click the drop set to item ME item dropper. Throw this back in. Now if we set up a timer on it, oh my god, oh, you can see this will shoot out stuff, all of it, while getting a pulse. Now of course this can be placed upwards as well. If we what's going on? Stop. Okay, let's place this up like this, and right click like this. It will also shoot up, and that's how it works. It's basically an export bus that shoots stuff out. It's really awesome. Also, in future versions, the ME dropper is hopper is supposed to be added, which will do the exact reverse. You will drop stuff on it and go straight into the system without any other stuff. So this has been me, Team14, doing this mod spotlight on extra cells. Be sure to like if you like the video, subscribe, lick my face, love ya peeps, see ya!